Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Sankalp.
Hi, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon. So, Sankalp, very much welcome to the call to our team. Um, so, everyone, I would like to give you a quick introduction of the motive that we have behind this webinar. So, basically, this is to boost your productivity and reduce distractions. Uh, it will start from decluttering your desktop and organizing files into orders. Manage your emails with folders and filters to keep it tidy. Limit open tabs and use virtual desktops for better focus. So these are like the different ways through which you can, declutter your daily routine and manage your things in a much better way. So we have an expert with us today. That's Sankalp, and he would be able to guide you better with this. He basically has more than 10 years of experience into training, and that is into different industries like IT, FMCG, BFSI, and manufacturing. So I would like to hand it over to Sankalp now. I think he would be able to give a better introduction of himself by throwing some light on the topic. So, Sankalp, over to you.
Yeah. Thanks, Purva. Good afternoon and welcome to this webinar. Uh, I'm Sankalp and I'm a Microsoft as well as Google certified trainer. And as she has mentioned that I have trained across like multiple domains. Today's session we will more focus on how to organize your digital workspace. Okay, so I'll just flash the contents that I'm going to cover up today. Okay, so this is what we are intending to cover in today's session. Okay, so most of y'all are from the technical background and y'all are aware of most of the things. However, there are some basic things that many a times we tend to miss out. Okay, so my focus mainly would be on those topics today. Okay, though they are very basic, but if we try to implement in our day-to-day, lifestyle, we can definitely increase our productivity. Okay, so uh, I'll begin with the session. So, as I mentioned, okay, the first thing is decluttering our desktop. Now, most of the times we have the habit that generally what we do is we keep on, copying the content or our files on the desktop. Okay, though it is a very convenient thing to do, it is very what you say easy for us to find or locate that particular file. But there are many disadvantages to it. The first thing is when you have all the files on your desktop. Okay, after some point of time, it becomes so full that you're not able to find your actual files that you're trying to find out. Okay, I have also seen the desktop being overflown, for some of the employees where I have been for training, and then eventually it is all messed up basically. So that is one disadvantage. And second is whatever you save on your desktop is it mainly gets saved in your C drive, right? And as we all are aware, whenever we face any particular problem in our operating system on uh, on our laptop or on our desktop, the first thing that hits hard is our C drive because that is what gets formatted, right? So, the very first thing I would like to tell you all is to avoid saving your files on desktop. Rather, properly create your folders in whatever drive partitions you are having on your system. Okay, in case you are not having any partition, like currently, if you see, I am only having a C drive. So, most of the systems these days that we are having, okay, especially the latest systems with SSDs, the storage is very limited. Okay, so I would suggest that either save your files on your pen drive for better safety, or the best part is most of the organizations these days they subscribe for Google Workspace or Office 365 premium subscription. Now these subscriptions offer multiple options of storage on the cloud itself. Okay, so whatever your organization is offering, okay, so I'll show you one example of Office 365. So those users who are using Office 365, okay, so yes, so those users who are using Office 365 in their offices can refer to this particular site, that is office.com. And if you go to this all apps, right, you have cloud storage on OneDrive. And if you see below, now this currently, if you are able to see on my screen, it is having around 5 GB storage. Okay, this is my personal OneDrive. But if you see, if you log into your official Office 365, you must be having a minimum of 100 GB. Okay, because that is what is Microsoft is offering for all the working professionals. To the license users E3 and above, that is Office 365, the storage is even beyond 1 TB, 1 terabyte. Okay, so that is 1000 GB, which is more than enough to store all of your files. Okay, so all I want to say is that rather than utilizing your own system space, you can utilize this cloud storage. Okay, because it is having multiple advantages. Okay, the first advantage is your laptop or your desktop doesn't get full because of your own data. Okay, that is one advantage. Second is you get to access the files from anywhere. So for an example, uh, in case of emergency, suppose you forgot your official laptop in office, and now if you want to access those files and your laptop is not there with you, so if you have uploaded the file on cloud, that is on your OneDrive, or if your organization is using Google Drive, right? So uh, Google Drive also, the interface is similar. Okay, if you all want, I'll show my drive as well. So this is my Google Drive. Okay, so you all are aware that for personal users, Google offers storage up to 15 GB. Okay, and again, as I said, for organizational level, uh, Google also offers similar to Microsoft. Okay, minimum of 100 GB per user. So again, same advantage what I was talking about, that once you upload the file on cloud, it is accessible from anywhere and from any device basically. Okay, so there is no restriction also that you have to access from a laptop or a desktop. It is available on any device, any internet enabled device basically. So yes, I would like to suggest all of you all that rather than storing your files on your system, you can make use of cloud storage. This is one thing. Next, I would like to suggest is that most of the times when we are working on some important project or some important document, and suddenly a notification pops up, that is you get something, a kind of a mail, or if you have logged into your web WhatsApp, so you get that particular notification. So basically, to avoid all these distractions, whenever you're working on some serious project and you want to focus on that particular topic, so you can simply disable the notification. Okay, so uh, here uh, on the bottom, okay, in the notification area, here you have this option to turn off notifications. Okay, so this is the setting, that is do not disturb. So if you turn this on, what will happen is all your notifications will disappear until unless you don't manually turn it on next time. So this will help you to focus on whatever task you are performing. Okay, so that is one tip that I would like to give you. Next is to be organized. We already have one tool, that is a to-do list. Okay, the task list that we call. Okay, so this is in the form of sticky notes. Okay, sticky notes are available over here. You search for it, so it is readily available. It is there on all Windows operating systems. Okay, so whichever operating system you are using, Windows 8, 10, 11. So that is this app is available, sticky notes. So I personally, what I do is, whatever task I have in my hand, so generally I make a list of that, and then later on I mention against that task whether the task is in progress, okay, work in progress, or whether it is done. Or so basically that makes you more organized, and whatever priority is there, you can set for your task. Now this is for your individual task. In case if you are working in a team, okay, or maybe if you are a team leader and you want to see the status of the task that you have assigned to your the people who are reporting to you, then there is one tool called as Trello. Okay, so uh, I'll show you how it looks like. Okay, so this is the website, uh, www.trello.com. Okay, Trello.com provides kind of a workspace to you. Okay, uh, there are some ready-made templates available over here. So if you want to manage a particular project, or if you want something related to remote team hub, like I mentioned that in case your team members are working remotely, or even they are in office, but you want them to keep updating about the status of the task, so you can have something like this kind of a thing. Okay, so as you can see, I have created one workspace over here. Okay, so this is the name of my workspace is Vikalp EduTech. Now here there are three what you say types of tasks that I have divided. Okay, one is to do, that is what we have planned to complete. Next is doing, that is what is in progress currently, what is work in progress. And done means what has been completed. So here you can just keep on adding the new task. Okay, so let's say task 1, task 2. Okay, so you can keep on adding your cards like this. Now as and when now this particular workspace is a shared one. So you will have to invite your team members to this, so you can share this board. Okay, and add the email address of your team members. Once you add your members, okay, they all will have access to this particular workspace. Now what you can request your team members is that as and when they start a particular task, you can ask them to uh, drag it over here, something like this. Okay, so as a team leader or even as a team member, you are aware that okay, this particular task is currently in progress, and whenever the task is completed, you can ask them to drop it in done. Okay, so this way it becomes easy for you and your team members to manage whatever task you have currently in hand, right? So this is one very good tool. Okay, Trello is available free of cost. Okay, some of the premium features are available if you upgrade to the premium, but that is of course after paying some charge. But free of cost, you can at least use this basic kind of a uh, you can say a kind of a whiteboard where you can put in your task and you can see the status. Okay, so this was about Trello. Next, there is one more app to increase your productivity. okay, and that is Otter AI. Okay, Otter AI is something that is relevant to your managing your meetings. Okay, so whenever you have a particular Google meeting or Teams, Microsoft Teams meeting, or any particular Zoom meeting, any type of meeting, what you can do is you can uh, log into this particular app, Otter AI, and it will start recording your transcript. So whatever is being discussed, it prepares kind of minutes of meeting for you. So nobody has to manually record or type what has been discussed. Okay, because many a times what happens is when we manually try to enter some point and we are so engrossed in the discussion, we tend to forget that particular point of discussion. So Otter AI helps us to uh, we can say record the transcript of the entire discussion. Okay, so this is one very good app, Otter AI. So all these tools that I'm telling you, okay, these are basically to improve your productivity. Okay, uh, next thing I had mentioned in my topics was about related to your organizing emails. Okay, now emails we all know how to send, receive mails. Okay, but how to properly organize them? Okay, many a times we miss that out. Okay, most of you all might be well versed with it, but to those who are not aware, okay, I'll just brief you all. So it is always a good practice to manage folders. Okay, so over here we have this particular facility, right? Inbox, junk, draft, these are the default folders that are available in our mailbox. Okay, this is my Outlook mailbox. Okay, similarly, if you see in Gmail also, we have such kind of a folder structure. Okay, now uh, it is always better, like if you see my mailbox, so all of my folders that I have created, okay, so whatever are related to my credit card or related to my whatever related to my trading, so all these folders have been organized over here. So what happens is whenever I want to, refer to a particular email. Okay, so let's say FACT reports, some of the old reports that I previously had, the exams that I had given. So on one click, I am able to see all of those particular emails, right? So in Outlook also, you have similar kind of thing. So you can create your own folders over here. Okay, so as I mentioned, you can create your own folder, and the best part is uh, if you want to automate this task. For an example, if you receive a mail from a particular person and you want that mail should automatically go to a different folder. For an example, okay, I'll show the steps how basically we do that. So first of all, we go to this one. Okay, settings. We have something called as rules. Okay, currently I don't have any rules, but if you click on add new rule, okay, so let's say I create one rule, let's say HR. So here I can give some condition that whenever I receive mail from a particular person, like I'm just randomly entering some name. Okay, so if I receive a mail from this particular person, automatically it should move to a particular folder. Okay, so let's say she is my team member from HR. So what I do is I create a new folder called as HR. Now what will happen is after I save this rule, whatever emails I receive from this particular person will automatically move to HR folder. Okay, so this currently my rule is active. Likewise, you have many rules over here. Okay, so if you want to better manage your mailbox, okay, so let's say I create one more email called as marketing. Okay, so let's say now here there is one condition: subject includes, subject or body includes. Okay, so that is the subject line or body of the mail. If it consists of any of the keywords related to marketing, so maybe flyers, okay, or brochures. Okay, so if I encounter any of these keywords, okay, flyers, brochures, automatically I want to move these emails to, let's say, marketing folder. Okay, so I've created one folder, marketing. So as you can see now, currently two rules are active over here. So automatically, whenever it meets that particular condition, okay, automatically it will go to that particular folder. Now, you might come across a question that if we create two rules and if the rule is conflicting, that is, if this particular person sends me an email and if that mail has these keywords, flyers and brochures, then the mail will go to which particular folder? Will it move to marketing folder or will it move to HR folder? So answer to that question is, this is the priority. So if you see it, it follows top to bottom rule. My first condition that will be checked is marketing. So if the email, irrespective, even if this person has sent, automatically it will move to this particular folder, marketing. Why? Because this condition has the priority. Okay, if I want to change the priority, I want to check whether who has sent that email first. So if I want to check this condition, and if I want to move the mail to this particular folder, so here I can increase the priority. Okay, you can see the arrows over here. You can increase the priority. Now I've moved HR rule on the top. So now in this case, first it will check who has sent the mail, and next, if it is not satisfying this particular condition, then it will move to the next condition. Okay, so this is how rules basically work in your mailbox. Okay, there are many different permutation combinations available. Okay, right now I don't have the scope to cover all of them, but yes, you can refer to this particular setting, okay, on your own. You can try this out. So there are multiple conditions available, multiple actions that are available. Okay, there is also a facility. Suppose you receive a mail from your reporting manager and that you want to mark with importance. Okay, so that facility is also available. So what you have to do is you have to just simply define the condition. So let's say you have some okay, so let's say this person is my reporting manager or the HOD. So I want that whenever I receive a mail from this person, automatically it should be marked with importance. So like all these options are available, so you can try it out on your own. Okay, also in Gmail we have something called as labels. Okay, in Outlook we have something called as categorize. So you can even categorize your emails. Okay, in case you don't want to move it to a different folder, you can even categorize them. So you can create a new category. Okay, so let's say I create a category called as HR. So instead of moving that particular email from inbox to HR folder, this particular action will keep your email in inbox folder itself. However, it will be tagged as HR. Okay, so how you are able to see the labels? Okay, so if you click on filter, you have something called as sort over here. Okay, so you can see over here, currently by default it has been sorted with respect to date, but if you want, you can even sort it with respect to the category. Also, when you search for a particular email, over here you have this option of filters, right? So here also you can mention that particular keyword over here. Okay, let's say HR. So currently that rule is not active, but if the rule has been active earlier, okay, it would have shown over here. Okay, so these are some of the tips of organizing your inbox, your mailbox basically. uh, okay, next thing I would like to focus on is virtual desktop. Okay, now virtual desktop is a concept available in Windows 10 as well as Windows 11. So as you can see, currently this is my active desktop. Okay, now most of the time what happens is, let's say you're working on some of your personal mails. Okay, some of the files are on your personal email, and when you press Alt tab, so generally what happens is